Welcome to the Amateur's Advantage. I'm Laura Ashley, a Grand Prix dressage trainer and gold medalist rider, here to share the tools and principles that help riders and horses work in harmony no matter your discipline. Each week, I sit down with amateur riders, pro trainers, and equestrian professionals from every corner of the horse world to talk about the real stuff. Training struggles, mindset shifts, breakthroughs in the saddle, and how classical dressage can make us all better horsemen and women. Think of this as your tack room talk, your post-lesson debrief, and your barn family between rides. Let's get into it. We are back on another podcast episode with Laura Ashley Dressage, and I'm here with Amanda. Amanda was my working student, how long ago now?
About 3 years ago.
And now you're doing what in the equestrian world?
I do the hunters, the jumpers, and equitation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Mm-hmm. So today we're going to talk about the demands of the equestrian lifestyle and the toll that it takes on our body loving these horses.
Yeah.
So my first reaction when you said that was like, girl, you're 18? Is that right?
Yes.
And I was like, you're already having body problems? Oh my goodness. I'm 33. And so it's not old, but in horse people terms, I feel like whatever your age is, just double it. And
yeah,
that's
just
like
add a couple years on. And,
that's the amount of pain you're probably experiencing based off of the abuse that you caused to yourself. And of course, like, taking care of yourself is secondary to your horse's care. So, like, the horses are getting the massage and the chiropractor and all the other things, and we're like, we're surviving. Yeah, especially if you're working student lifestyle, because, okay, my body's being beat up, but my wallet's also already beat up, and then I'm just running myself into the ground. So it's like, there's nothing left of me to give. So I just accept that I live in this constant state of pain and exhaustion. Yeah, I have been there. And like, as a veteran professional that used to be a working student, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Back when I was a kid, like, you know, like, you just do a 12 plus hour day, 6+ days a week, and that's just normal. And like, the ability to lift water buckets and push wheelbarrows, like, you gotta
bales of hay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 50-pound plus
the head.
lifting, just pushing those hay bales.
Yep.
You could do anything in the gym with how strong you are from riding, but it catches up to you. So I know for me, I've had some injuries along the way, but then also just the wear and tear. So my list of injuries is I blew out my ACL, my PCL, my collateral ligament in my knee. Mm-hmm. And I was still like braced up when I was getting back on horses, but I couldn't put my foot in the stirrup. So I had like no stirrup April because of my knee injury when that one happened. And then mine are the concussions.
Yeah.
Do you have any of those too?
I think I have 3 now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you experiencing for side effects from yours?
A lot of like migraines, headaches.
Yeah.
Some like foggy memory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Extra forgetful.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I swear I'm smart.
Like,
my brain just doesn't work.
Can you just write that down? So
I can't hold any information in my brain anymore.
It in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If it's not written down, I'm not responsible for it. It doesn't exist. It's
Can you just text me that list?
Yeah, you want to be responsible, but it's hard to hold information when you're living in that fog.
Yeah.
Mine, what was the first one? I got hit in the skull by the center divider on my horse trailer doors.
Do it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to get hit in the back of your head with a 12-foot tall steel beam. Mm-hmm. Not recommended. But mine was propped against my horse trailer door, and I was unloading the lawnmower. And as soon as
Because what else are horse trailers used for?
Right. I mean, not normal things like horses, but this is like the stubborn equestrian me that's like, I don't need no man, I'll just do it myself. Exactly. Which I didn't need a man. I just needed a more stable place. Right? Yes. I feel like that's a new bumper sticker. I don't need a man, I just need a helmet for a crash course through life.
We're funny.
We are. At least we think we're funny. I hope you guys think we're funny too. So the trailer rattled when I turned on the lawnmower, and this steel beam just like karate chopped me in the head. And so that was bad. But then 2 weeks later, I was leading in a new horse from the field, and she was having a little meltdown. And since we didn't know her, I was like, well, I'll go get her. I didn't want to put any of my staff at risk. So stupid me. And so then I ended up being the one getting trampled because I went in and I was trying to be safe. So I like barely opened up the gate and I put my body like right between the wood post and the gate. And then she was doing her pacey thing. And as soon as I put on her halter and I opened up the gate like this much more, she like shoulder checked me like a linebacker and sent me rolling. I think I did like 2 flips on the ground. And then I got a secondary TBI. And that's when it got really bad for me with like the migraines. Magnesium helps me. Does that help you too?
It does,
Yeah, that makes a little bit of a difference. But it's complex problem solving for me or like critical thinking. If I'm trying to do like, oh, the vet's here, and then what are the medications that horse is getting? But then, by the way, the shipper's coming, and then do you have the Coggins? And then, oh, there's this horse show entry due, and my brain can't anymore.
Yeah. My first riding related concussion, I was jumping this probably 18-hand plus horse.
Okay.
And there was a little miscommunication, and I was ready to add a stride, and he was ready to just launch. So we launched.
You didn't get to make that call.
Yeah, and I landed straight on my head.
Oh.
Yeah.
How was your neck after that?
My collarbone actually I landed on my head and then hit my shoulder. My collarbone was shoved over.
Oh, jeez. And did you do anything to make it better?
I went to the chiropractor.
Okay.
I got my neck and back x-rayed because they were worried I fractured a vertebrae in my spine.
Okay.
Because of how little I can move my neck.
Still?
I'm fine now.
Okay.
But it did heal.
But you did go to a
The
chiropractor.
chiropractor, after I had the x-rays and made sure everything was okay, she popped my collarbone back.
And then you were just like good to go?
Go after 2 or 3 months.
All right. And how long until the doctor said you were supposed to be on the horse? Because that's always, it's like, they say 4 months, we go with 2
I didn't go back to like see when it was okay.
Right. It's better to beg forgiveness than ask permission. It's like, oh gee, I wasn't supposed to be on a horse yet. Sorry, doc.
Like just once you're like not feeling any symptoms anymore, you can go for it. Just buy a new helmet.
Yeah, that's always the first thing. And then don't get broken again.
Yep.
Yeah, just stop falling off. Why would you do that?
Yeah, just stop.
Just stay on top of the horse. If you just keep your left leg on the left and the right leg on the right, you wouldn't have all these problems.
Yep.
You'd only have half these problems.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you're still having...
Easy.
Right. If only riding was that simple. So, you said that on top of the brain stuff, you're having joint problems and like total body pain already.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're young, but you also work your body hard, so I kind of get it. But are you trying to make a career out of riding and horse industry stuff?
I would like to.
Okay.
Is the goal.
Okay.
I just hope my body can physically do it.
Yeah.
Like that's like the main thing that worries me about wanting to make this my career, make this completely my life, is if my body can continue to keep up.
And what are you experiencing now?
Well, it is South Florida, the heat.
Yeah.
You know,
Do you do anything to help yourself for at least the heat part?
I ride in the morning.
Okay.
In the morning or the evening.
Yeah.
I don't ride in
So
the middle of the day.
do we drink water?
Oh, we drink lots of water.
Okay. Do we do
electrolytes?
Yes, love that.
Yes.
I do the ice vest. Have you tried those yet?
I have.
Okay. You like
It
those?
was a bit uncomfortable.
Bulky.
Yeah.
I use one from a company called Stay Cool, and it's got like these ice packs on the front and then 2 that go on the back side and a mesh on the side. That one doesn't bother me too much.
A lot, like just managing myself.
Okay.
And like knowing what I can and what I can't do, how much I can do, and I like to push my limits a little bit. It's the working student in me.
It's a good trait as a person, but also if you break yourself in the process, then you can't show up the next day, possibly.
Yeah.
It's like push to the line, but not over the line that you crash.
How far can I just poke the bear.
And you are the bear. Your body is the bear.
Myself.
Yeah. And do you get a day off ever?
Do. In the summer, I get a day off.
Okay.
In the winter...
Question mark.
Off. Or I get, like, the afternoon.
Uh-huh. And so do you sleep?
In the summer.
So we go, like, 6 months without any...
I hibernate.
Just
in the summer.
taping your eyes open to make it through.
Yeah.
So you really don't give yourself that extra time to heal because the time doesn't exist.
It
with how
doesn't
much you're
seem to exist.
running yourself into the ground right now.
Yeah.
Sleep's really important to me. One, I'm
Yes.
cranky as could be if I don't sleep, but also I'm just like not good at my job.
Yeah, I went half the season this past winter, and then I was like, I can't keep pushing myself like this. So then I started taking more precautions to protect my mind and my body.
Mm-hmm.
I took like a tiny step back. I started taking fewer braiding clients, and I started riding maybe one less horse. If there was an option for me to not ride 4 horses and I could ride 3, I would do 3.
That's hard.
Or
yeah, and then like from an outside perspective, if your trainer is looking at it and they're like, I gave you an opportunity to ride this horse, like, are you unappreciative? Why are you not wanting to do another? Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, I realize this is an opportunity, but I also have to protect my body.
And I'm so grateful for my boss. She's so understanding of it. And she's so like, okay, well, like, don't push yourself.
That's
I need
rare
you
to
tomorrow.
find. Yeah.
She's like, I need you for the rest of the winter, the rest of the summer, the rest of the week even.
Not everybody gets a position
So grateful for
taken
her.
care of as a person first.
Yeah.
But knowing you get all the work done. You would never be like, oh, well, I have 4 horses to ride, so I can't scrub the water buckets today. You would never.
No.
You also wouldn't have the jobs that you do if that was your attitude. So having that prioritization in what's the most important thing, knowing that you have limits, and going like, all right, I have to prioritize
Instead of riding
this.
4, I'll ride 3 and lunge 1.
Okay.
Go over to my friend and be like, hey, you want to ride another?
Which they're probably thrilled for the opportunity.
Yeah. They're like, you want to help me tack up?
That's
Teamwork.
great that you have that support system.
I'm so grateful for my support system.
Wow. I do a lot of groundwork and lunging stuff with mine too. I recently tore something in my hip flexor and I'm going to PT for it now, but it's basically I walk with what my PT guy calls leaky abs, meaning that like I stick my belly out and arch my back like lumbar lordosis and stick my booty out behind. Not recommended, but that's literally how I'm built. I've been fighting it since 5-year-old ballet class. And so it causes this overextension in my hip flexor, and then I engage the wrong muscle groups. So like my glutes are always firing in order to try to do what my lower abs don't want to do. And so then I'm straining my hip flexors because they weren't designed to carry that much load and tension, but they're the thing that's most readily available. So from that, I ended up having just like, nothing even happened. The horse didn't go anywhere.
My shoulder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like nothing happened, just all of a sudden it was like,
Nothing
and
happened.
we're done.
Yeah, and now it likes to fall out of the socket.
Oh, gosh. Mine, it was like...
So PT for me too.
Yeah, you're going now?
Oh, yeah.
You found a good person? Okay. Because for me, it was like, I don't know, over a month that I actually told my clients, it's like, I would love to ride your FEI horses right now, but if I don't stop right now, I'm going to make this worse, and then you guys aren't going to have me to help at all.
Yeah.
And they were all really understanding. So I did lighter like hack days and lunging and PF massage in hand and a lot of teaching. So we just shifted the balance because they know it's the same thing as you. If I break in summer, you're not going to have me in season. Then what are we going to do?
Yeah.
So it's like you push yourself to a level, but you also have to...
You have to know when to take that step back and let yourself heal.
And respect it. And not all employers are as understanding of like you being a human. And so if you find one of those positions where you feel like you're respected and cared for, that's huge in order to be able to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you said you're worried about longevity in this industry.
Yes.
For me, I think about the same. And like, I need some wood to knock on. I don't know if this is wood, but knock on wood.
Close enough.
My worst case scenario is always like, what if I'm riding a young horse and I get thrown into a round pen panel and like break my back and I can't do my job anymore? What am I going to do? And so I have a marketing degree as a backup plan. I hope I don't ever have to work in a cubicle, but it's a possibility. So at least I have that.
I would hate it in there.
I wouldn't do well. They make you sit in chairs.
I know.
For like 8 hours. You can't sit backwards like this the whole time. Yeah, I wouldn't do well. And then I'd get one of those like bouncy balls and I'd be like, do. I couldn't. I would be a bad employee. I need to be active in doing something.
I need to be outside.
Mm-hmm.
Locked indoors.
No, it doesn't go well for me. So it's like, all right, so what else am I going to do with my life? I don't want to sit in a cubicle. So how can I position my business in a way that if something happens to me, things will still flow, this will still exist. It won't be like, well, we love you, but bye. We're taking our horse. Best of luck to you. Hope you heal. And like, you can't blame people for doing what is in their best interest for them, their riding goalers. And you're right, exactly. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, if you have those good relationships and understanding for one another, then you can have a little bit of give and take with like, hey, this is a short-term thing. We're going to work through it. We're going to find a solution so that we can all keep going together.
Yeah.
I had a weird one. It was my wrist. I was lunging a whole bunch of baby Frisian stallions. This was, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They're not so thrilled about that whole third gear thing.
Oh, yeah.
Canter's not their jam.
Oh, no.
And so, like, I wasn't touching them with the whip. I was just like, please canter, come on.
Please.
One time my wrist just, like, stopped coming back up again. I was like, oh, wait, no, that's bad. And it was like that for a few months. Mm-hmm. Like, stupid stuff like that happens. Or, like...
Or getting stepped on.
My gosh. And whenever I go and get my toenails done, they're like, why is your toenail purple? What happened? I was like, I don't know. I existed in my normal life.
Yeah. Like, that's just the way it is.
I'm lucky it's still attached.
It's not my whole foot.
Yeah, right? Have you had any broken bones?
Not from riding, no.
Okay. Yeah, I've been really lucky.
Yeah.
And it's fear related as well, that if you've had some traumatic falls and broken bones, you're like, I can't afford to be in the hospital. I don't have time to be broken.
I don't have time. There's not enough hours in the day for me to do all the things I need to do and sit in the hospital.
Right. It just doesn't fit in my schedule. And I'm already not sleeping. So, like, if I try to go to the hospital until 3 a.m, then that doesn't work for me.
6.
It's just a no.
3 hours.
I do actually take that in consideration, though, when I'm on a horse that's giving me a hard time. I'm like, if I die, if I fall off, how will this all pan out? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just going to swing a leg off and humbly admit that there's a safer way to handle this.
It's not our day today.
No.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can respect your limits, whether it be on the saddle or in the barn.
It's important.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A little bit of self-preservation is a good thing.
Yes.
It's actually... I think you've always been wise beyond your years, but that you've come to that early is probably really good for you. Because if you waited until you were in your mid-20s or 30s and then realized, oh my gosh,
I need to manage myself.
By then it's too late.
Yeah.
Do you do any massage for yourself?
I get the good old elbow in the back from my sister every once in a while.
I like the tennis ball technique or like a lacrosse ball. Have you done any of that?
I haven't.
Yeah, so I get a ball and I'll lay on the floor. I'll put it like under my shoulder blade and then I'll just like walk on the floor and like shimmy down it.
I regularly go to a chiropractor and so she gives me a nice full body adjustments, acupuncture for feeling it.
I can't do the needles. I'm such a chicken. I pass out with needles.
Are you serious?
I can't do the
she'll like KT tape.
Okay.
That helps me a lot. Sometimes when I go to a horse show and I need be sitting up a little extra straighter.
Yeah.
Nice piece on the back. It'll keep your shoulders back.
Oh, yeah? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shoulder to shoulder on your back.
I've done the KT for...
It's a good reminder.
I have a neck injury. I separated my collarbone, shoulder, something like that, in college doing judo. And no big deal. I do judo, by the way. And so then I was cleaning 20 stalls and taking care of like 30 horses as a working student.
Yep.
And I was driving home. I was in college Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Thursday nights I would drive home. And then I'd do all the stalls and all the horse care Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday for my trainer, and then drive back Monday night to college. Does this sound familiar?
Yes.
Yeah. And so I wasn't going to tell my trainer, no, I can't muck the stalls, but this shoulder like wouldn't shoulder anymore. So we did tape that one a little bit, and always for the 2.5 hour drive from college, I'd have to put my arm in the back seat of the car. Like, it doesn't hurt if I keep it like this. That's not a long-term solution.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't going to call mom and dad and be like, hey, so I can't afford my training or my board. Can you fix it for me? I'm like Miss Independent. So I was like, no, I'll just figure it out myself.
Just sit really awkwardly for 2.5 hours.
And then muck the stalls like this with one hand.
Handed is really, it's a talent.
Can you do both sides? Oh, you're better than me.
I've learned.
You're ambidextrous with your pitchfork?
Yeah.
I only do...
Nothing else, though. Not a pencil.
Okay. Well, this is more important.
Exactly.
I can't do both sides. I
Really?
got the shimmy on this side, but I go over there...
The shimmy's better to one side than the other, but I can get the job done.
Can you pick up a singular turd ball on one time of the pitchfork? I feel like that's like the ultimate stall cleaning. Like, you have mastered
I
it.
can get in between, like, two.
Okay.
Like, scoop it up, get it right down the
I
middle.
use like the little corner. I'm like, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an art to all of this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But you've got to learn how to protect your body along the way. Do you have to use dumpsters for your stall cleaning? Or are you guys putting in a big heap?
We have a big heap, and then we take a tractor and
Oh, that's
pile it up
nice.
higher.
We've got the ramp, which you've...
I've slid down that ramp a couple times.
When that
We've
thing
had to
gets
double
wet
up on that ramp before.
to get it up there?
Yeah.
Because, like, if it's slippery, I've wiped out before. And then I'll start yelling.
We've done the one person push and one person pull.
Oh, somebody
Yeah.
stands at the top to,
Yeah,
like, hoist it?
that one.
Okay. And then if you, like, don't get the angle right and the
And
tire
then you
hits the
tip.
edge, yeah. And then I'll start yelling at myself. I'll, like, warrior cry. I'll be like, you can do this! Come on! And, like, the last wheelbarrow of the day. Oh, it's bad.
The last wheelbarrow of the day could be half as full as the other ones, and it's somehow heavier.
It is. And then you've got to do, like, the overhead press
You
to
can,
tip
like,
it.
squat into it.
Mm-hmm. Got to put those hips into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The legs.
Mm-hmm. That's always the technique. And then water buckets, do you do like the double arm carry or do you splash on yourself? I like the front carry.
It depends on how many water buckets I'm carrying.
At once?
Yeah.
How many can you do?
Like 4.
I'm sorry, I need to see this. Can we get this on video next time?
You like go like this.
You scoop it under your arm?
Yeah.
So let's rewind back to no wonder you're hurting when you're 18, girl.
Efficiency.
You're just like...
Well, yeah, you go one in the elbow and then one in the hand, and you can get 4 buckets.
What? You're a superior working student to me.
The way you walk matters too.
Okay, tell me more.
So if you like roll your step, if you like, you gotta walk like, think about like a waitress. How they don't like shake the plate that they're holding so the waters don't spill.
Can you also walk with a book on your head?
Probably.
Do you do anything for your feet in the barn aisles? I always did like the gel inserts because even just standing brushing all day, I get like fatigue just from existing upright.
I have like good sneakers.
Okay.
And that's important for my braiding too. Standing on a ladder all night.
Oh, so you really don't sleep. I'm now understanding the gravity of this. So you're a working student all day, and then you maybe remember to feed yourself. And then you go back.
I typically do because I'll get a little lightheaded.
Okay.
So I'm like, water, food.
That's right.
Keep going.
There was that day I found you in the tack room.
Yeah.
And you were
I'm
literally
just like sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, I'll be fine. I'm like, no, you're not fine. I'm calling your mother. I'll be able to drive soon.
I just need to lay down for a second.
This is near-death experience. Like, what are you doing?
I've learned to manage myself better since that.
I mean, you were...
We don't have that many
Gosh. Okay, so you were like 15 then when I had you.
Yeah.
You were like a kid.
I was 15, 16 when you had me. We celebrated my birthday.
Belated birthday by 3 years. I'm sure I did something nice for you then.
We had watermelon.
Oh. Was that back when we had the stallion that ate the watermelon?
I think so.
He liked to eat watermelon in the barn aisle, and then it would be like all over, and then the flies. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
But I digress. Okay, so you're at the barn working student all day. You remember to feed yourself.
We're at the horse show.
Okay, so you're doing grooming at the show too.
Yes.
And then braiding is a middle of the night activity, right? What are your braiding hours?
Anywhere from 6, 7 p.m. to, I think the earliest I braided was until 4.
In the morning? Oh my goodness. And then you get 2 hours of sleep before you go back and start all over again?
Usually sometimes I get done around midnight, 1 a.m.
Oh, easy day.
Yeah. 8 a.m. to midnight, yeah.
Okay.
Go home, shower. Sometimes I get to go home, take a nap.
And of course you're wealthy, right?
Oh.
From all this hard work that you're doing?
Yeah.
You're just rolling in it.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What?
Those pennies.
Yeah. So, physically, you're just trying to survive, and financially, and then it's...
Putting myself through college.
On top?
Yeah.
When do you have time to go to college? When does that even happen?
I really don't know. Sometimes.
While you're eating the sandwich in between the 2 jobs?
Yeah.
Okay.
On my computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goodness. Well, this explains why your body's broken. So just don't try to be a superhero like Amanda, and you might make it till you're 30.
Yeah.
That's the takeaway here.
I'm glad I only have one job in college right now.
Okay.
Just working student. Good 8 a.m. to noon, 1 p.m.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Go home in the afternoon.
Yeah. But it's not going to stay that way.
Go in the pool.
Oh. Okay.
It's nice.
That's good. Do you do any fitness stuff to cross train, or you're exhausted by the end of all this and you have nothing left?
I go to PT.
Okay.
And then sometimes I go to the gym. Lift some weights when my body allows.
Yeah,
I don't push it too hard.
That's what I've been struggling to balance.
I like to go on walks with my dog.
Okay. That's good for the mind and the body.
Yeah, listen to some music.
Mm-hmm.
A nice little walk.
Yeah, Rocky hasn't been getting enough of my attention lately, but he gets the whole 5-acre property to run around, so he's not hurting too bad. But I do, run club is one thing I do for cross training, and I can't say it's the best or the worst for my body, but at least a group activity that's going to get me out and get me doing something.
And socializing.
Yeah, because it's always horse people, and
Love it, just the horses.
Love horse people. Love talking about horses, don't get me wrong. But a little variety is good for the mental side of it, too. To get out of your routine and that always in work brain atmosphere. Mm-hmm. And I've been a gym addict in my life where it's 6 days a week, crazy lifting schedule, 2 hours after the working student thing. And I actually got yelled at by my trainer because she's like, you're riding like crap. Because you're so sore from the gym, you can't make yourself so sore that then you can't be supple on the horse the next day.
It's all about the balance.
Finding that happy medium for what's right for your body.
Yeah. And it's different for everyone.
Mm-hmm. And even the type of activity. Okay, so maybe you're more of a Pilates person or a yoga person, or you really like to lift heavy weights, but you're not going to do it the day before a competition, or whatever it might be. Figure out kind of where your limits are, and as you acclimate to that exercise, then you can handle a little bit more. But self-preservation is important.
Very important.
I learned the hard way when I was a working student. I was doing 7 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. Not reasonable days, but then I would go to the personal trainer after that, and I'd lift. And then after lifting, it was off to jiu-jitsu, and I would do 2 hours of that. And then after that, I would go and clean my horse's stalls and ride my 2 horses by the moonlight. And then one of my coworkers said hey, do you want to start training for a half marathon? Sure, why not? This sounds like a great idea. So then I was running.
Throw it in there.
Multiple miles on top of that, and everybody's like, wow, you look really fit. You look super healthy. I'm like, thanks. Everything on the outside looks like it's fine, but inside I'm dying right now.
Yeah.
I'm running myself into the ground to run away from my feelings, and I'm doing more to like overperform so that then I feel like I'm
and
like...
And then it doesn't end up, like, it really wears your body down in the long run.
Yeah. And now I've got into a point
and
where...
your brain.
Right. Now I'm more happy with myself, that I'm like, it's okay that I have limitations and that I say no to some things and I set boundaries, and, you know, maybe I'm not as shredded as I was, but how does my body feel when I'm on my horse? Am I able to show up and do my job consistently every single day or close to it? And even just limits on like how many horses I ride. When I was starting my business, I would sit on 8 to 12 horses a day. And I know professionals my age and older that do that many or more, but I feel like my quality goes down. Like 4 to 6 horses I can ride really, really well.
Yeah.
And then horse 7 and 8, if they're like a lower level horse or a shorter ride, I can do it. I can figure it out. But if I'm trying to do FEI level work and show up my very best, I have to save myself so that I can perform in the places that I really need to.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're doing that too, with prioritizing the obligations you've made to other people and then trying to balance that
with myself and what I can physically do.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like you've got a decent handle on learning your body.
It's definitely gotten better. Like, I've definitely learned my limits, and I know not to push them too far.
Yeah.
And I know when to stop. I used to just be like, okay, I should stop, but I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to keep pushing myself. Now I'm like, okay, I need to stop.
So you get that yellow flag, and now you listen.
And I'm going to slow down.
Yellow actually does mean slow down and prepare to stop.
Yes.
I don't drive that way. So what are your areas of focus then? So we've got sleep.
Yes.
What would you grade yourself on your sleep? Like on a school scale, like an A+ to an F, how would you rate your sleep?
Probably a B in the winter and a B in the summer and like a C in the winter.
Okay. And then how about water and electrolytes?
Water.
You're a
student there.
Okay, very good. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Food.
Food.
Okay. You do remember to feed yourself?
Yeah.
Is it semi-healthy, or are you like grab and go because you're always on a hurry to somewhere?
A bit of both.
Okay.
Sometimes it's like breakfast in the morning, a little protein bar snack in the afternoon, and dinner. Sometimes it's protein bar, lunch, dinner.
Good.
Sometimes it's 3 meals.
Okay. The protein's the thing I always try to hit. Even if I'm not feeling like a real meal, if I at least hit that protein, I still can keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something
into the
in
system.
Your body
is
important.
And then let's talk about your grade for recovery. So like the acupuncture, the chiro, the massage, PT. How are you doing in that category?
Probably like a B.
Yeah?
Probably.
Okay.
I hope.
I like the sounds of this. Okay, exercise. That's the other one.
Like outside of riding?
Anything. No, riding is exercise. That totally counts.
Okay. Then like, it depends on, I feel like it really depends. Like it can really vary based on how my body's feeling and how I've been treating it.
But that is good then.
Yeah.
You don't need to exercise 5 days a week for you to get an A. You need to listen to your body for you to get an A.
I like a B, yeah.
Okay.
I like to stay in that A to C range. I don't like to go lower than that.
I love that. And then mental. Do you take care of your brain?
I do take care of my brain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for your brain? Do you do journaling, reading, therapy?
I write poetry.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that. Okay.
I don't know, it's fun.
That's
it's
your...
like a nice creative outlet.
Yeah.
I love like going on walks with my dog and stuff. That really helps clear my mind.
We need to know your dog's name.
Galileo.
Okay. What is Galileo?
He is a rescue, so we're not entirely sure. But we know he's Beagle, Chihuahua. He's long and low. Okay. So there's some Dachshund or Corgi in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But he's adorable. I love him.
But he's great for the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whenever I have a hard day, I just take a cat or a dog against their will. And I'm like, this is why you live here rent-free. You're a pet. I am petting you.
You are here for me to squeeze.
So it sounds like even though you're worried about the strains of this lifestyle on your body, you're doing a really good job taking care of you. I find those check-ins...
It's definitely a learning curve.
Yeah. It's okay.
Like, okay, I really need to learn how to, like, preserve myself so I can continue to do this.
Yeah. It sounds like you're doing a good job at it, though. And if there is a way for your body to make it in this career, you're going to find it.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
I'm determined.
Good. Well, I'm happy for you, and it's been great chatting with you about everything.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining us today. That's it for this episode of The Amateur's Advantage. If you found something helpful, share it with a barn friend, subscribe wherever you listen, and leave a review. It helps more riders to discover the show and join our equestrian community. Don't forget to follow Laura Ashley Dressage on Instagram and other social media channels for more tips, behind-the-scene content, and updates on future episodes. Join us next week as we continue to unpack real-life training challenges, mindset shifts, and how classical dressage principles can help solve problems for riders and horses of all disciplines.